Good evening from the trail. It's about 7 p.m. Down there is Port Wrinkle, the danger area where there's firing ranges and might not be open, blah blah blah. I'm in a bit of a pickle now. I haven't really been speaking for the last 2 days to the Canberra. Just didn't have anything to say. The trail is just sea and beaches and luxury villas. Anyway, I was gonna camp at a campsite about 2 miles back. I get there and it's behind like high walls. It's a naturalist or naturalist. Now I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's for naked people, yeah. Well, there's no way I was going to go in there and find out, yeah. And I ain't going anywhere. It looks like a prison. Might never get out. So it'll have to be wild camping, but I don't know. I might be benighted for the first time because there's nothing in Port Wrinkle. I don't know, we'll see. This is uncampable terrain here. I might just put it on the trail. Seems to be the only flat place. Let's see. Just keep ambling along slowly, waiting for darkness, but it's a day or two after the solstice. It's going to be dark about 10:30. Gotta be said, this section of Cornwall, as you turn around Land's End and upwards, you can't easily wild camp. The terrain is not as nice as the other side, where there is places that you could wild camp. National Trust has put cows in there, yeah, but they don't belong, yeah, so you can't camp. I don't know if they've done that on purpose, I don't know. Yeah, so, and it's not easy to wild camp on this part of the trail. As you can see, look at it. This is how it's been for miles and miles and miles. That's why I've been using campsites for the last 3 days. Tell you the truth, if I had known just how much of a rip-off Cornwall is, and you know, I wouldn't have come on this trail, because it's nearly bankrupting me, the amount of money I've got to spend. It's not walker friendly, yeah. It's people with money friendly, yeah, but it's not walker friendly. If you can find a cost cutter or a little shop to do your shopping in, I mean, again, listening to that stupid Cicero guy, but you don't need to carry food. Well, he doesn't say that if you're buying your food, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah, I'm going to chuck that book away. I don't think I'm ever going to buy another Cicero book again, yeah. And I've made it into Port Wrinkle. Oh dear, what am I going to do now? Hopefully maybe I can find someone to let us camp in there, I don't know. Then you can see it goes up, and then all that is kind of like a danger area. If they close the gates on you, I don't want to be walking in there, they close the gates. If the gates are closed, you've got to take a diversion along the road. That's a good 10 miles or something towards Plymouth. So it's 8 o'clock. This might be my only hope. Something cliffs. Behind me is a golf course, just past that. In front of me is the danger area, but I've got this bit here. It's just designated as cliffs. So I'm gonna have to find somewhere here. That's it, there's nowhere else. I don't think I should be going in that danger area and camping in now. Cicerone guidebook reckons that they fire on alternate weekends, but you've got to ring a number or see if the gate's open. So leave that for tomorrow. This has to be it somewhere here. Good morning. It's 5 AM. Sun has come up, although you can't see it. It's misty out there. The closest I've ever come to being benighted. But I made it through the night. I had to come back to Portwinkle, walk back out of Portwinkle up to a place I remembered about a mile outside Portwinkle, and I found somewhere just on the edge of the south coast path. That's the path down there. And I've just put my tent, half put it up here. I don't want to block the path, but there's no one that's gone past. Made it. Now, gotta get moving. Good morning, sheepies. I don't need to hide in no bush or in the undergrowth. An execution of real stealth camping in plain sight. 9:45 PM to 4:45 AM. It's going to be like I was never here.